Bilge tank. We'll keep you in the know in the big Bilge tank. We'll fix your techie woes.
And we'll break things and we'll make things till we're all together raking and
We'll raise a cup of grog down in the big Bilge tank. In the big Bilge tank. Come and join our pirate crew in the big Bilge tank.
We will show you what to do.
And we'll hack it till we crack it.
and we'll tell the world about it and forget to tidy up.
That's why it's now a Bilge tank.
Wow.
Hello!
Oh my god!
It's
Picade!
It's very exciting. So exciting we forgot to press the right button again.
Hello and welcome to Bilge Tank 126.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a new Picade. Yay!
In fact, a new Picade.
Look at how shiny it is.
Shiny and tiny.
Shiny and tiny.
We should have had an old Picade for comparison, really, shouldn't we?
I'll tell you what, I'll be the old Picade. It's about there, isn't
There's a
it?
poster and everything.
It's considerably bigger. But this is refined. You've moved that out.
And the box that I lined up perfectly for the downwards
Sorry,
camera.
tiny.
The box is nice though.
Fine. We'll put it on downwards camera, Phil.
Let's go to the close-up.
Yeah.
So
Let's
this
see
is
if I can do this without getting... Oh,
fail.
Woo.
Ooh, look at that.
nice.
It's got neon and rainbows and
A shrink wrap.
shrink wrap. Yeah,
There's a shrink wrap machine, it's great.
so shiny.
It is. So there we are, that's the box that it will come in when you get one of these inevitably. If you're watching this, yeah, you will probably be when. But yes, do you want to start describing the masterpiece?
Let's go back to the main camera. So, if you don't already know about Picade, what's wrong with you? So Picade is a mini desktop arcade machine. It's powered by Raspberry Pi.
I think clue's in the name for that one, isn't it?
Yeah, the pie.
It used to be slightly bigger than this, but it's now shrunk down a bit.
This means that you have less arguments with your significant other.
It's going to take up so much space. And
We're down from like a full-size arcade cabinet, which is maybe taking up a corner of an entire room, to the small Picade to now this.
But the screen is still the same size,
it's
isn't
not the
it?
same size, but
The cabinet's
it's
smaller.
higher resolution. So it used to be 800 by 600. It's now 1024 by 768.
Correct.
Um,
I have the box in front of me.
We should have called it the Picade HD, sure.
Yeah, the key thing about that is it's a 4:3 aspect ratio screen, which is ideal for all of the kind of retro games that you want to play, whether it's Mega Drive, Master System, NES,
That's of course their portrait, which is what's
main games as well.
Cool.
So it's way better for that than a widescreen where you get kind of letterboxing at the side.
I have to say, despite the demo that's currently running on here, the screen does in fact run to the edges here.
Yes.
Not just because that's Picade 8 running a square picture in the middle of a rectangle, which usually has some window boxing.
Do I get to open the box now? Can I open the box?
Yeah, this is Picade 8. This is something that I did myself in Picade 8 with a bit of someone else's code who will give a credit in the comments. I can't remember the name offhand, but a lovely chap that was emailing to ask him if we could use this for our Picade stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
And he very gratefully...
Is that like the scanline kind of like travelling across a landscape?
We've got an advert for Picade as well.
We have. We can play the advert.
Let's roll the advert.
Can we go to full screen surface?
Yeah. Let's go to the tablet. So here's the shiny product page.
It's not out of stock yet.
Let's do...
Do we get sound through this though? Yes, we do.
People are going to be getting like double sound.
Harness the awesome power of the...
Oh, sorry.
You might want to put that sound out to the HDMI.
home.
Hold on. Just so...
We're going to press the more buttons now to make this a more pleasant viewing experience for you.
I don't know if this will work.
People will soon tell us
But
if it
tell us
doesn't.
if you can't hear it. Ready, go. Hopefully you can. Actually, this doesn't have the sound input for this on the mixer, so they're probably just listening to us right now.
Probably just listening to us. Oh, the picture's really good though.
Just imagine like a funky synth soundtrack with an American voiceover telling you all about Picade.
Or we could play it again, but in small band.
Or-
They
or-
should watch it on their
Or
own
I could
stream.
just do it harness, the awesome power of the arcade in your own home, blah blah blah.
It doesn't actually say blah 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 though, does it?
No.
It's
no.
more like less Scottish and more Kade talking.
I thought I was being so clever.
Right,
No.
let's go back to main camera. Cool.
Oh well.
Yeah, so watch
Yeah.
that at your leisure.
You can watch it with sound or without sound. So
Yeah, it's very cool.
we've just not spoiled the sound for you because you're going to listen to it on proper speakers.
As Alfie Foster says, we should just have loaded the video file into OBS and played it that way.
Yeah, true.
That would
We were
require
not
preparation.
prepared.
So the star of our advert is Amy, who works in our packing room. So thanks, Amy, for doing that. We spent a couple of days filming this advert in our new building that we have before everything moved into it. We got smoke machines and lights, and it was a lot of fun.
Where is the build video?
The build video's not up yet.
That's still working.
But by the time you get your Picade at the beginning of next week,
Should be good.
the build video will be up. We got Matt, who is our support person, to film a build video, so it's kind of like a real-time build, probably a couple of hours long,
Yeah.
depending on your kind of like,
That's the story behind
depending on how many coffee breaks you have,
That's
and
true.
your kind of like skill level and how good you are with the screwdriver. And it might take you kind of maybe up to 3 hours to build it, but kind of 2 to 3 hours.
I think you're currently just cleaning up the sound on that, aren't you? It's all recorded, it's all
just
ready
editing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. But
Yep.
build video wise, can we open the box and just say what's
Yeah, let's
what's in
open it. Yeah, let's
Okay.
do.
I couldn't wait to tear off the plastic because this is like a proper unboxing experience now, isn't it? Because it's noisy plastic. Sorry.
Hey, we're doing our own unboxing video. Surely there's something against that. There'll be a law
What?
against
Doing your own unboxing? No, because I've not unboxed one of these before, so I'm genuinely excited. Okay.
I want one now.
Do you know my Chihuahua features on the back of the box?
Oh yeah.
It's about the same size as a Chihuahua that goes to the gym a lot. And my Chihuahua doesn't go to the gym a lot, but he does something else a lot, and it's plenty exercise for him. So, there we go. Does it make that funny noise when you open a box?
That's the design.
That's just you making. Do you know, I didn't realise on the side of the box as I pulled it open.
Yeah.
Look at the side of the box! How cool is that? I haven't seen that before. Oh my gosh, it's all the way around the outside too.
It's the box
Okay,
in a
so
box.
this is why I'm unboxing it, because I haven't actually seen inside the box yet, so I'm very excited.
So we should mention that Lydia, who used to be our head of creative, and Lydia's husband, Jamie, who is our new head of creative, who did all of the incredible design work
Yeah.
on this.
It's amazing. It's been a long process, but a very glorious one.
Yeah.
Okay then, can I?
Yeah, this is the poster that's currently pinned
This
up
is
behind us.
this is the poster that's currently behind my head, and as you can see, one side is all instructions, and the other side. Can we zoom out?
If we duck out of the way, we can see it behind us.
Oh yeah.
There's that, yeah.
It's the same thing. But yes, so you get one of these glorious ones, but on the other side, which is also just as glorious because I love a good diagram.
It's like a classic blueprint style computer instruction
It's
diagram. It's very
beautiful. You could put it up this way round as well, and it's just as gorgeous.
Yeah.
So the instructions are on there for you, just in case you can't wait for the step-by-step video. Look, I'm talking around the corner of it, so the microphone can still pick me up.
You could almost buy 2 Picades, and then you'd have 2 posters, and you could have one up on your side.
That's cool.
which way.
Do we have any
Reckon
plans to
that's
sell
the-
the posters separately? If people wanted to get a second one.
Don't think so. Not currently. Maybe we could do something like small print. Might be nice. Like a small
A
one.
print that isn't folded, that
Yeah.
just goes in a nice
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. We'll think about it.
Okay, we'll think about that. But yes, inside the
very bold.
poster was this mysterious envelope, which is all of the stickers.
Whoa.
That's a lot of stickers you get in there.
Yeah, literally all of this.
Literally all of the stickers. So we've got all of the stickers that we currently make at Pimoroni. We've got your Picade one that I've got upside down there beautifully. lasers, pirates, everything. And these are cool. What are these?
They're for the buttons. So
So
they
you
are.
can label your buttons.
Yeah. So they're clear ones.
Okay, let me just peel one off.
actually made those a thing.
Peel one off.
Yeah.
And I will
gonna
stick
try
that
and
on the
see
back
which
of my
ones.
hand instead. No, my hand is starting now. Start. My hand is also noisy. There we go. So they're all see-through, so no matter what colour buttons you've got.
I think did we do Street Fighter buttons as well? I've got a feeling we did like low punch, high
There
punch,
is,
low
there
kick,
is
high
indeed.
kick.
Yeah. Low punch. There we go. I'll stick myself a low punch on as well.
Low punch.
There we go. So all those fantastic stickers, brilliant. Now look at the gorgeous colours. Look at the colours. It's so nice. So accessory screen and fixings. Shall I lift one of these out?
Yeah, I'm only slightly bugged by the fact that those almost but don't quite match the button colours on top of the Picade. I feel like fixing
don't
should have
they?
been yellow.
Okay, so we've got
But then
that
I do
one.
like the pink.
We've got the screen one. Oh, another one. There you go, Phil.
There's a
There's
yellow.
your-
There's a yellow one, fixings, and the cabinet itself. So let's take that out. So then we've got this lovely big box, which I'm going to put out of the way with its gorgeous sizes. Where would you start? Cabinet?
Yeah, go for the
Cabinet, otherwise you wouldn't have something to put it in. So it says it contains the panels, the screen mat, the screen cover, the control panels, the acrylic, and the artwork. So let's have a nosy. Yes, indeed. More shrink wrap for me to tear apart. Okay, so we've got more shrink wrap on this one. There we go, there's all the pieces and all the acrylic for it as well. And another gorgeous box. Should I just have a quick look inside this one? I'm not going to build one because obviously we haven't got like 3 hours, have we? But we can just have a quick
Thomas
look
has
at what you
spotted the
get.
pin badges, Tanya.
Has he spotted something on the side there? Well,
That's really good.
he might have to wait a little bit, but go on, you tell him. Shall I put one here?
Let's tease it.
We'll tell you later
Yeah,
about
we'll tell
them.
you later.
Okay? Tell you later about them. Right, so all your various bits, that's all your cabinet pieces, isn't it, basically? So you can go away with the poster, build that, or with the build video and build that, but I'm going to put it out the way and open another box. Which one? Screen. This is our new screen, isn't it? The
Yeah.
wood screen.
It's our shiny new. So yeah, 1024 by 768, and it's an IPS panel as well. So that means whatever angle you're at, it's always going to look the same and really good. Unlike some other panels where you have to be kind of right in front of it for it to
Yeah.
look good. Or if you're off to one side, then it'll look a bit rubbishy. But this one should look good wherever you are.
So we've got the screen, and this is the cable to connect to the buttons as well, because it's not just the screen driver, it's also screen controls. So it's a good job you're on the close-up camera now, because Sandy's currently lifting his t-shirt. I just looked to my left and I was like, okay, that's something to see. So this is our very own screen driver, isn't it?
Yep. So this is something that Nico designed. So basically, the panels that we used to get, we got kind of like generic kind of display driver boards that were they were fine. They worked well, but they tended to be a bit flimsy in terms of their build quality, and we had to replace them sometimes.
How are you doing, weren't they?
And they were just slightly kind of not as polished as we would like. So Nico, our head of engineering, has designed this lovely new display driver board, which has been available for a few weeks as part of the HDMI display kit. It's now part of the new Picade.
And it's the one with the crab chip on it, which I misheard once, and I was like, why are you using bad ones? No, it's not a bad one, it's a crab chip, because it has a crab on it. So, anyway,
There's a little GPIO breakout, so you can actually add
there is a
your
little
own
breakout as
control
well, and if
buttons
you don't want to use our buttons, then they're all broken out there.
Add your own buttons.
Excellent.
Also the audio breakout as well, so you can get I2S audio.
Yeah.
So we've got some fixings in there for the screen kit as well. Okay, great. What's in the purple box? Fixings.
It's full of purple.
I have a feeling this one's not going to be as exciting as
Just
the
open it,
screen,
it's all
but...
It's got hats on it though.
Oh, it has the Picade X.
Picade X HAT. Although it is still a hat. It's not an X hat.
Yeah.
It's still a hat.
Well, it didn't used to be a hat. It's
No.
definitely a hat.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah,
got a fancy
Picade,
name.
but refined. Like
Yeah, it's just
everything else.
sleeping.
Just sleeping. Okay. So yeah, all the bits that you'd need to build everything. And something really cool. Ta-da-da-da. Yes, with every Picade you get a Picade pin badge.
So this is the ultimate teaser. This pin badge has been available for about 9 months now, and it's actually the new Picade that just came out.
So yeah, you've actually seen the design, complete with stripes. Do you want to flip back to the actual Picade though and show them? It's exactly the same. Look, tiny
Nobody
preview.
caught on. Nobody.
Yeah, no
Shame on you.
all the cables that you need in there, aren't they? So, cool. We've got fixings, we've got those. One more bit. Oh, are you stealing?
Yeah, I'm just going to...
He's stealing the hat to unwrap it. So you can
Well, actually, we've got one here.
Stop,
Yeah.
please.
because I don't think we'll want to unwrap too much because there's something exciting happening to this one, isn't there? Once I've repacked it all.
Dun, 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 dun. It's nice, and it has these little push-in GPO connectors, female connectors, so you don't need to faff about with screw terminals. You don't need a tiny screwdriver, which is good fun.
So, yeah, that was the one that was in the fixings. So you have that one back. Give me that one. Otherwise, you'll be missing a part. I know what happens. So I've just opened up the accessories. So this is all buttons, speakers, joystick, and there's the nubbly bit from the top of the joystick. And
So
all
technical
beautiful
terms,
colours. Yeah,
So
the nubbly bit.
they're new buttons, actually.
Yeah?
They're new low-profile buttons, so they're much shallower than the old ones.
We tested a lot of buttons, didn't we?
Yeah.
A lot of buttons.
So that means that they fit more easily in the new smaller cabinet and give you a bit more kind of room to connect the spade connectors and all that.
A lot more low profile.
And
Yeah.
the clips are better on these ones as well. We had a few issues with clips breaking on the old ones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because
they were
they're-
never designed to be pushed into the side of a
Yeah,
cabinet like that and
yeah.
constantly under tension. So I think the black ones in particular, the clips broke, but
Yeah.
not the others for some reason.
But yeah, these work very well. I've just tested them with a load of teenagers on the board that I made for the games controllers. So I've been testing these buttons to death and they're really very reliable.
There's a lot of hammering on these and it's using a counter to figure out how fast I could press them in quick succession. All sorts of nonsense like
What
that.
else you got there, Sandy?
So the joystick now has a little pin connector on it, and the old one had spade connector, like 8 spade connectors all the way
Yeah,
around the
they're all the
outside,
way around and they...
Messy.
and you had to plug them all on individually with, spade connectors, and it was just a bit of a pain.
And somehow managed to get them in the right order as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now there's a single connector, so on the cable that you connect to the joystick, there is a kind of moulded plastic connector that just plugs onto the joystick now. So just one connection.
So those 5 pins effectively connect to these 5
Yeah.
on the...
And then but don't plug the joystick straight into the hat.
No, I don't think you wouldn't get very far, would you?
Well, you could.
You could, but it would be very awkward to use, Picade. So yeah, anyway.
So, yeah.
I
So, I
just
mean-
realised I'm wobbling the camera.
Yeah, one thing about this new Picade is the whole build process should be a lot easier. We've tried to make it as kind of easy as possible, so there's no kind of screwing with screw terminals anymore, no fiddly connectors.
These buttons are not the same diameter as the ones in the old Picade, are
They are the same,
Are
yeah.
they? Okay.
Yeah, 30 mils.
I thought they were slightly
yeah.
smaller, but maybe
No.
just evaluated smaller ones.
No.
So yes,
Yeah. Still full size.
They're interchangeable with the current Picade buttons.
Yeah.
So I'm quietly packing away so you don't get any like noisy annoyingness.
Yeah, they're what you'd call full size arcade buttons, just like standard size.
Current size. Yes, let's pack steps.
So what we're going to do with this one?
Did we look at is that all the boxes we looked at?
Yeah,
It's
I've looked at all the
Well-
boxes. Surprising how compact it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
So yeah, you tell everyone about competition.
yes. So, I've written a blog post, and you can find it at, if Phil ducks his head around, there we are, blog.pimoroni.com.
Oh.
It's the top post on there, and you can win yourself this very Picade that we are just packing back up here. We'll make sure that every single piece is in it, don't worry. And we'd like you to design a concept of a game that would suit the new retro Picade, and draw it, explain it, come up with a name for it. So this is really open to all ages, grown-ups and little ones. So, and we're going to give you till the end of a special promotional period, which is
It
What's the
ends
promotional
on
period for?
midnight on the 12th of August.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's as well as the new Picade, it's our 6th birthday today.
Happy birthday to
Like,
us.
or
Happy birthday
round
to
about
us.
now.
Happy birthday to us then.
Yeah,
Happy birthday to us.
we should add party hats.
We should have had, yeah.
Like,
we should have been more
We had
prepared.
balloons last time.
We did, yeah. We've just got
Less than
Picade.
this balloon, but we got Picade. I think that's
I think we're lucky we even got the Bilge shank back in shape.
true.
It was completely destroyed.
So to celebrate our birthday, we've got loads of discounts on all of our Pimoroni products. So all of our own stuff, including hats, fats, kits, Picade, although that's introductory pricing. Currently £15 off it, so you get it for £135 instead of £150, unless you're watching this in the future.
Yeah, if you're watching it in the future, then too slow.
10%.
Yeah, 10%.
No, just £15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm stupid.
Maths,
So-
Bill. Maths.
Up to 40% off. So all of our flotilla stuff is 40% off.
And Twitter is awesome.
All of our moat stuff is 40% off. Moat is our kind of RGB LED lighting. And most of our hats and fats are 20% off. Some of them are 30% off. So drum hat, piano hat, skywriter hat.
Before anyone mentions this, I've just added the whole kit. So now the whole kit comes in at like £185 at the moment, which is a really good price to have it with the power supply and the memory card.
Yeah.
But Shopify in general has this little feature / bug where it doesn't really calculate VAT correctly at the checkout or at the cart page. So it's actually saying £184 on a penny.
How many times have we reported this to them? At least a good 50, 100 times.
Every time someone mentions it, it's like, oh, can you fix this please? It's stupid because
Still not fixed.
these numbers do not add up to that number.
Yeah. If anyone really wants the penny back, then we'll refund it.
Does it actually charge people the penny once it gets to the checkout?
Yeah.
But there's kind of a sweetener to the deal, though, if you are ordering stuff. There's this that got spotted earlier. If we could do the magic, do that.
Bam!
Dun, dun, dun. We got a new pin. We've got a new enamel badge, and I think you have to spend a certain amount on the shop, and you'll get one of these.
10 quid.
10 quid.
10
Is
quid.
that it?
Bargain.
10 quid, and you get one of these pins included with your order. They are very gorgeous. I like them. Ooh, shiny.
I will
Look, I'm
demonstrate
getting
how
into shiny.
to sport a pin in a cool and gangster way when you don't want to put a hole through your
Or just,
t-shirt.
just like this.
I've not put mine on because I was too busy playing with the new box.
So what have we got here?
So yeah, let's have a look at the. So if you go to shop.pimoroni.com, we're going to put a kind of text banner up as well with a link to all of the deals on
Put mine on.
later today and to kind of tell you about the terms and conditions. But if you go to shop.pimoroni.com/collections/special offers, or if you just click on deals on the front page, then you'll
I
see.
think clicking on deals might be easier than remembering that.
Deal.
See all of the deals. So 10% off our new breakouts, 10% off Hyperpixel. It's a good deal. 20% off our microbit things. 20% off Inky Fat. Like I say, 20% off most of our hats and fats. 30% off some of them. So yeah, plenty of deals to be had.
Yeah, I'm just looking at that conductive thread at the bottom. Super cheap. You should get some conductive thread. Wrong one. Wrong one. I meant to go back to the thing. Go to the bottom and pick the conductive thread. Conductive thread that we have in our variables kits, but we're also selling it on its own. And I'm just about to do a summer holidays tutorial using that. So grab it while it's cheap. Well, cheaper than usual, but you know what I mean.
Is that how to slice cheese with it?
It's not how to slice cheese with it. You do have to be quite careful with it because it is metal.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It is metal, effectively a wire.
Don't mention the thing.
Use scissors.
Yeah. Don't
Use
mention
scissors. Do not try and break it in any other way.
Oh yes. Do not try and snap conductive thread with it.
Supervise children at all times. Anyway,
It will win.
Yeah, it will win everything. So, the competition, if you've forgotten all the details, if you go to the blog, all the details are on there. Have you got the blog page open on there?
Coordinate my body to do this.
I think I opened the blog page. Oh no, I actually opened it. It's on there.
Oh, nice. Sorry, Tom.
I opened it. I scrolled it down to the right bit and everything. Keep going down to the bottom. Keep going down. Keep going down. That's a bit about the Picade, and then there we are. That's just a clarification of what we want you to do. Email your submissions to us. The deadline is on the bottom of the page as well.
Yeah.
Which, honestly, I should be allowed to press these buttons. The sale ends at midnight, I think, but we said till 8 o'clock, so you've got all Sunday day to have a last minute attempt at it as well. You will win the Picade and a 3B Plus and a power supply, so that you can just get started straight away.
Ooh, sweet.
Woo. And we will feature our favourites on the blog, so even if you think like it might not be a winner but it might amuse us, please do send it in, because we like being amused.
And also, if you make one up about like a blue hedgehog or something like that with a little flying fox friend,
it could collect things like jewellery or something.
Yeah, it's probably not going to win. So try and make it something original.
Something daft and original and retro would be good, especially these colours are great.
Or cliched places where you put yourself as a character in a classic video game.
I made Picade versions of us. I'll put them on the internet later so you can see my beautiful creations. Is there anything else we need to tell people?
I don't think so. I think that's it. If you want to know more about Picade, then go to pimoroni.com/Picade. And you can find out all the details. Look out for the tutorial coming next week about how to build it.
And the summer holiday tutorials, which are carrying on as well, and education stuff. If you're subscribed to the education mailing list, you'll be shortly getting some lesson ideas and activities for use in the classroom with all of our microbit add-ons. I thought it was going to attack me with it. Just a da-da-da-da-da-da. Actually, Sandy, that replaces your head.
Ooh, it's a levitating Picade.
Steve Park says, should I stay quiet about being sat at work right now, considering that my day job is writing C++ at a games company?
Oh. Well,
no,
you don't actually have to write the game, you just have to have an idea about
the game.
Yeah. We did think about coding a game, but
it's a bit
more
hard.
fun to draw, I think.
Could have hours of fun doing this.
You're just breaking the fourth wall, stop it.
Does this signify the end of the Bilge tank?
I think it does,
yeah. I think it might do.
Yeah, so anyway, we hope you like the new Picade. We've put a lot of work into this. Probably far more than we should have. But we think it's awesome. It's the best we could have made it.
Can I say about the code number for it?
It is.
PIM number.
The
number for it is PIM 305. Have a look at what number we're actually up to now, and you'll see how long ago this one started as a thought, a little sparkle in the creative team's eye.
It's been a good journey with Picade, because not only was it the first UK Kickstarter, which was successful and had a good run, but it's grown as a product in an ecosystem in its own right. Picade could be a company by itself.
Someone's just pointed out a very good, or asked a very good question. Can they see inside it?
It
seems like I don't think we showed the back either. The back panel's got this awesome kind of like
it's gorgeous,
like stylized kind of A.
These are made of
powder coated MDF.
Yeah.
Which gives magic and witchcraft to powder coated.
Gives it a lovely kind of hard wearing finish.
It gives it a genuine kind of look.
All the fingerprints off before we did Bilge Tank.
And now it's covered with
fingerprints. Now it's all
covered. You've got your grubby little mitts all over it.
There you go. It sounds like it's very neat looking inside. It's much neater than it used to look.
Yeah.
It's quite a lot more refined. There isn't any weird cables coming out at weird angles in the display driver anymore, so they don't kind of have the HDMI cable going woo.
And you've got a proper hole in the back for the power cables to come out and everything.
And a hole to press the controls for the display as well.
Yes, so this will slot
which you'll probably never use, but better to have them.
You
not
never know.
Need them
You
not
never
have
know. And the power button. Show the power button.
Oh yeah, the power button.
It's an
It's like
illuminated power button.
one of the main bits, yeah.
Yeah.
It's an illuminated power button, so you, because the power is routed through the actual hat, when you press the power button, it powers the whole thing on, and then you just press it again and it safely shuts it down.
But it does a safe shutdown, it doesn't just cut the power, does it?
But it does completely cut the power. I mean, it'll draw
shutting down, yeah.
it'll draw something silly like a few milliamps.
Just to run the latch circuit on the hat itself, because the power goes into the hat and to the Pi via the hat.
Yeah.
The default software actually shuts it down immediately when you press a button, so it will do a safe shutdown and power off. But I have some interesting Python code I'm working on that makes the button do a kind of animation where the light blinks and blinks like an exploding bomb from Mario. Ooh, close up camera.
There we go.
So yeah, so you can see the
Which bit did you
go
want to
down a
look
little
at?
bit. The hat. So you can see the connectors just plug in now. So you can see them just like stuck into the hat.
Can I unplug one and replug it?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Okay, I'll do the one in the middle because that was the joystick that we talked about earlier. So this one's the joystick. So it's literally a case of just doing that.
Yeah.
That's a lot easier.
Yeah.
Everything's nice.
Really simple.
Yeah.
The speaker terminals are the same as the ones on Fat Beat and or Pirate Radio.
Yeah.
So again, they just kind of you just push gently down on the clips on the terminal, and then push the wire in, and then it grips it. So there's no fiddly screwdriver involved in that either.
Oh, that sounds excellent.
And proper mounting bracket for the display driver board now as well.
Yeah. And everything's labelled that goes inside, so you can't mix them up, so you know which one's which is always good, especially for people like me. We've got the switches. Oh, there we go. So you can just reach through that little gap and...
Yep.
Cool. Nice.
And there's a nice little hole in the back to plug the power supply in as well.
Yeah.
And the way the back panel fits in is nice as well, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Only 7%
So
left.
it goes, slots in the bottom.
Goodness me, we've sold 26 already, man.
I'm sitting here
Hooks on the
complaining
top.
about buying one for my kitchen.
Just me trying to show you how this puts together, you two having a chit chat. Anyway, but yes, so it just slots into 2 slots on the bottom, and then this bit just clips, and then there's a band.
You'll
that goes
see the
over
kind
it.
of thing that we've
Just
done to refine it. By
Stops
the
it wobbling out, but to be fair, it's, kind of sturdy without the band.
Yeah, so the original build had hinges that were screwed on and then a catch on the side, so you actually closed it and locked the catch shut, which just meant you had so many more parts to assemble and so many extra bits to do that it was kind of made it expensive because you had to have metal hinges, metal catch and screws and fittings for them, and B just made it more complicated to build and more likely to go wrong, I guess. So this is greatly refined, just slot it in.
I mean, it was a nice mechanism, the old one, but it was just fiddly to build. It was kind of fiddly to open, slightly fiddly to open. So this is just like really quick access. Just pop the band off, lift the back off, and you can get inside it.
It's kind of the design of the Picade has been refined and things that don't need to be there
to the nth degree.
Yeah.
Yeah, just make it simple and clean and nice. Yeah, it's good. It still has the handle bit in the top of it there, so
It does.
And it's got the hat tip to the ZX Spectrum as well, with the rainbow on it, because we love rainbows.
We love rainbows. See, you can't see this properly under this light. It was much nicer like before, but anyway.
Yeah.
I tried to match my eyes to the Picade.
It works.
Yeah.
You're an
I tried.
Picade.
I'm an Icade. Yeah.
So when you say
it
the
was
original-
more hackable and less archivable.
I mean,
you can still fit.
You can still stick another computer in there if you want. I mean, you can drill through panels to mount
just fit it
other
to the back
things
panel.
in there.
You can probably get a mini ITX in there.
You can still fit LED lighting for the marquee in it if you want to, again, just by kind of like drilling or laser cutting a new thing.
We've
for
seen
it.
some pretty good mods on the forums actually, where
Yeah.
people have mounted kind of breakouts to the back so they can plug in
To be fair.
Ethernet and USB and everything.
You could just stick a strip of LEDs just under this
Really sweet.
under this edge here,
Indeed.
Yeah.
quite easily.
Yeah.
But these are both clear. This one in front and the one behind the artwork are both
People
clear
have
as
done
well. So you can
illuminated,
do all sorts
marquees
of
as well.
illuminations.
Let's
yeah.
just hang on.
Go on.
You're going to illuminate the marquee.
Such a lovely flattering shot of my chin there reflected in the Picade. What you doing?
I'm just gonna.
Seemed like a load before. What are you doing?
I'm just going to pull faces at it.
Just gonna show. Yeah.
Oh yeah, through
So
the.
you can see lights through there.
Cool.
So if you've got a NeoPixel strip or something like that, or just a plain LED strip, then it would do the job. And obviously you could just stick it right on the back panel. That would probably be.
I'm going to see
As
how
good a place as
much
any.
I can illuminate one
Yeah.
for next week. That'll be
Yeah.
fun.
This was the one I was talking about, this custom Picade build actually. It's completely nuts. But it's brilliant. Now, this is built on a stock version of the old Picade kit. And they've customised the artwork. I think they've replaced the screen in it. They've illuminated the buttons, illuminated the joystick, added a power button to the front middle, added labelling to the buttons.
It's more than added to my one.
Good grief. Somehow managed to get artwork on the sides of the cabinet. I don't really know how that works. I guess vinyl stickers perhaps
Yeah,
to that effect.
it's very cool.
And internally added, I'm not sure what these are.
Wow.
I think they might be
temperature.
One of
Looks
those
like, yeah, temperature.
Yeah. And there's a complete power supply in there that distributes power to the screen and everything. And this is what I meant by the old display driver board. You had cables coming out every side and then the back and out the top.
Indeed.
It's definitely still hackable, this one.
It is very
Because
much so.
there's still a lot of space inside it.
You've basically always got the inside of the door to basically connect everything to. So
Yeah.
as long as your HDMI cable and screen power are the only things that need to bridge that gap.
Mind you, if you look at that one and you look at the inside of the back of the new one, there's so much space in there for
So
just
much space.
packing stuff. Hold on, let's get this one there. So that one versus that one, you've got all of this space up here, you've got loads of space in here that isn't used for as much wiring and cables as before. You've got the back of the screen, if you really wanted to mount stuff on here, and you've got this side, you've got loads of space.
So
Plus the back of the door,
away.
plus the whole back of the door. That's a lot. Yeah, you could fit tons in there.
And the low profile buttons means there's a bit more room to squeeze stuff kind of under the gamepad as well.
That's true.
If you're doing illumination, etc., etc. There's the breakouts you get in the back. Bash.
Wow.
All the stuff. Just full on power with a hard on off switch as well, so you can completely cut the power to it with a kettle connector, hard drives. It's just
Goodness
truly
me.
modded to the nth degree.
Yeah, Josh was asking if it's mono audio. Yeah, there's only one speaker in there now. But again, that helps to kind of make it slightly cheaper, and you've got more space in the cabinet. And also with it being such a small cabinet, I think having two speakers wouldn't really add much
You don't get any
benefit at all. You wouldn't,
separation really, do you?
yeah, you wouldn't get any kind of separation from it.
Plus you don't get that retro feel
It's,
for stereo.
however, the I2S breakout on the display board. So if you get a little I2S to stereo amplifier, you can hook your own speakers up to that, or maybe I2S to 3.5mm jack, which means you can basically catch the audio that's going out via HDMI.
And if you're going to do that, then we would suggest that you use.
Speaker!
There are really nice little speakers, these ones here that we sell, currently 20% off.
£2.40.
Yeah, they're tiny, but they sound amazing. They've got really good sound quality. You get quite a lot of oomph out of them.
And they fit perfectly inside, I think it's a 16 pixel NeoPixel ring.
Yeah.
So you could really pimp it up properly. If you go back to the other doodad, this is what Phil was talking about.
Yeah, you've got your I2S breakout, and that gives you the same digital sound output that you get on the Pi, effectively. So the digital sound that's being used to drive the speaker in the Picade is very similar to the sound that's going there. But if you mod speakers onto that, you won't sacrifice the internal speaker because that's a different audio device. So you can switch between HDMI and use the... There we go.
So that's the kind of breakout that you would want to hook up to the display driver board, and then you can just connect your own speakers if you want.
Are there any more questions?
I don't know. Will it play Crisis? Probably not.
Probably not.
Unless you mod it with a PC capable of playing Crisis. In which case, yes, it will. And it will only need to drive Crisis at 1024x768, so yeah, it'll probably be alright. I wouldn't fancy playing Crisis with those controls, though. It'd be tricky, to say the least. like janky mouse emulation on the joystick. It'd work. It's possible. No worse than a Dreamcast controller.
Maybe. Are we really going to go now?
Yeah, I think we should. Yeah, I think we've reached the.
We've peaked.
USB audio.
Yeah.
Have we?
APD9.
Phil is still looking for a couple of things because someone's just asked a question. Just got it in there before we said goodbye.
USB audio dongle. Actually, I don't know how good the USB audio dongle is.
They're okay. They're not. I mean, as you'd expect for what are they? Yeah, £5. I mean, you're not expecting kind of audiophile sound quality, but they give you decent audio. Certainly better than the built-in audio on the Pi itself.
It is, I would say, probably the easiest way to add headphones to the Picade, because you could go and mount this to the outside of the cabinet and give yourself an external jack connection, whereas your onboard Pi connector is somewhat buried inside there now, I think.
And fairly, you could switch between the two audio sources fairly easily with Alsa Mixer as well.
You can enable the internal audio on there and use the built-in Pi headphone jack, but as it's well known, it needs something to be desired in audio.
It's quite noisy, isn't it?
It's a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah.
Don't forget to like.
Subscribe. And the other one.
Comment.
That's the one.
And buy Picade.
Buy lots of stuff and get yourself a shiny badge.
And enter the competition as well.
Yes, you can enter the competition. So some lucky person will probably be getting one when they're. What you? Not Phil. Right, yeah, sorry. Yes, so all the rules and how to enter are on the blog.
Cool.
And join us on Discord, and we'll see you this time next Thursday, I guess.
Yes.
Well, we say this time, 3-ish.
Yeah.
Pirate time.
Bye.
Thank you.